is up, guys? EJ here, back with another video, and today it's going to be my Blu-ray DVD collection for 2020 and the silent section. So starting off, up first we have The Artist, Michelle Hazanavicius's Oscar-winning film from 2011. I really enjoyed it with Jean Dujardin, Berenice Bejo. Great film about the movie business. One of my favorites of that year. Up next we have the Battleship Potemkin, 1925 classic by Sergei Eisenstein. Fantastic film. Up next we have The Birth of a Nation from 1915 by D.W. Griffith, one of the most controversial films ever made. It has the distinction of being the oldest film in my collection. Alright, up next we have The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari from 1919. Fantastic German expressionism by F.W. Murnau. Great movie. Up next we have Un Chien Andalou by Luis Buñuel from 1929, or The Andalusian Dog. Surrealistic classic right there. Alright, up next we have The Circus from 1928. Charlie Chaplin, of course. I also have this on Criterion Collection. Most of these Chaplin collections I also have on Criterion. So up next is City Lights from 1931, one of my favorite Charlie Chaplin films. Up next we have Faust from 1926, another F.W. Murnau classic, great film. This is one of my favorites. Up next we have The General from 1926, Buster Keaton classic. I think this is only one of a couple Buster Keaton movies that I have. Up next we have The Gold Rush from 1925, my favorite silent film. My favorite Chaplin movie. Just a fantastic, hilarious film. Love The Gold Rush. Up next we have The Golem by Paul Wegener from 1920, one of the films I watched from my 24-hour movie marathon earlier this year. Up next we have The Hunchback of Notre Dame from 1923 with Lon Chaney, Ultimate Edition. Really nice edition, that one. Up next we have Intolerance from 1916, another D.W. Griffith classic. Fantastic looking movie. Up next we have this really nice 3-disc deluxe edition of The Jazz Singer, of course with Al Jolson from 1927. Up next we have The Kid, another Charlie Chaplin classic from 1921. I also have this on Criterion Collection. Up next we have The Last Laugh from 1924. Another F.W. Murnau film with Emil Jannings. Up next we have Metropolis, restored authorized edition. Fritz Lang's 1927 classic. As relevant today as it was back then. Fantastic film. One of my favorite silent movies. Up next we have Modern Times from 1936. Another Chaplin classic. Also got that on Criterion Collection. And up next we have Nosferatu from 1922. The restored authorized edition again. Max Schreck as the vampire. Directed by F.W. Murnau. A fantastic movie. Like I said, this and Shadow of the Vampire make a great double feature. Really enjoyed that film with Willem Dafoe and John Malkovich, which chronicles the making of this film. Right, guys, moving on. Up next we have The Phantom of the Opera from 1925. Again with Lon Chaney. the Milestone collection. Yeah, nice 2-disc edition in this one. Okay, up next we have Robin Hood from 1922 with Douglas Fairbanks. Yeah, one of the many different editions of Robin Hood that I have, like 7 or 8 total different versions of Robin Hood. Up next we have Sunrise from 1927 with Jeanette Gaynor. Yeah, fantastic film again. By F.W. Murnau. Up next we have The Thief of Baghdad from 1924, another Douglas Fairbanks classic. Yeah, these all from Kino Video. And last but not least, another Douglas Fairbanks film, we have The Three Musketeers from 1921. Got a handful of different versions of The Three Musketeers, of course, in my adventure section. Let's see, put that back together. So that is the silent section. I should also mention, yeah, I have the 1925 Ben-Hur. That's part of my Ben-Hur box set. And I also have the 1923 version of the Ten Commandments. That's in my Ten Commandments box set in my adventure section. Got a couple of silent films in the Criterion collection, like Nanook of the North from 1922. Great documentary about the Inuits. Of course, all the chaplains I mentioned. The Passion of Joan of Arc from 1929. Also in the Criterion collection. So anyway, that is the silent section. Up next will be sports. I love sports as much as I do movies. I grew up playing a lot of sports. I still watch a lot of sports. Not many people love both movies and sports. But yeah, I love sports as much as I love movies. So that'll be 2 videos. So thank you for watching as always. And until next time, I'll see you.